literally not at the cottage right now. If you follow the vlogs, you know I'm back in LA for a little bit. Romeo and I flew back while they were finishing up some things that I was basically just in their way. There were so many people at the house doing different things that I was like, okay, you guys work on this. I'll be back. It was Romeo's birthday, came back for that. It was Kinsley's birthday. You know, there was some things, and it's November and it's Christmas time, and they've already started to put so many Christmas decorations up in town. If you've been following for a while, you know I love this time of year so much. Ever since we bought the cottage, I have been dreaming what Christmas would be like in the house. And now I would have hoped that we would have already been in the cottage so I could decorate for Christmas, and it will still happen. I'm manifesting it, and I'm very confident in it that we will still move in December 1st. Now there's gonna be so many projects that we still need to work on, but we can decorate for Christmas. And I wanna enjoy the holidays there and here in LA. And I loved our decorations last year. It was very much like a cozy cabin, warm Scandinavian type Christmas. Romeo and I went yesterday and pulled out all of our Christmas stuff from storage. Surprisingly, I thought it was gonna be a lot more, but I was very organized last year, and I separated everything, like ornaments and greenery, little small decor pieces, and like I was very, very organized, and they were all in one spot in storage. So I thought we could spend the day, make some coffee in a Christmas cup, cozy up. Kinsley's here. So we'll spend the day decorating, using what we have, thinking of new ideas or maybe some DIYs that we can do. We'll kind of daydream today about what Christmas will be like at the cottage as well, because we actually get to decorate the outside. And also, when I was talking to our electrician about the plans and stuff, he was like, oh, I'd noticed that you didn't have any plugs outside for maybe like Christmas lights. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? Yes. It was like the best thing that he could have ever said to me. I was like, yeah, please, all the Christmas things, please put plugs everywhere. So let's make some coffee because I don't have any hot chocolate. I'll move everything out of the way, and I guess start with the tree. I feel like that's the most natural place to start. We have all of our decorations, all of the boxes and stuff. I swore it was more than this, but maybe it is. Maybe there's more in the storage unit I didn't pull out. So this is everything that we had obviously for last year, and even some decorations that I had or I made that maybe I didn't put out, so we could play with those. And I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't think that it's realistic to do like different decorations every year. I mean, you invest in the tree, if you have an artificial one and all this stuff. I just hope that we can like maybe reimagine how we decorated, or I was thinking of ways that I could just kind of mix up and pair things differently so it feels different, and then maybe add a few new things. We also have a few fall things. Few, very few. I didn't go crazy this year. I just kind of decorated softly with like some things just to bring some fall elements, like some dried flowers and literally this pumpkin.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days.
Christmas tree time. This tree is beautiful. There was like a whole situation with our tree last year. We normally did real trees, and then we opted to do an artificial tree last year, and I ordered a really pretty one online, and it like would never come. So I went to Target and got this tree. I'll leave it linked in the description box because this tree is so pretty. It's like a mix of pine. It's called a Virginia pine lit tree. It was already pre-lit, and then this one's 7.5 because we have 9-foot ceilings here. But what height are we gonna do in the cottage? We have 12-foot ceilings in the cottage, and you know I like to go big for Christmas, so should we do a 12-foot tree? I think so. I think so. I need to order it if I'm gonna order it. This tree is really easy to put together too. I always love the tree in this corner next to the bookshelf because it adds a whole moment. It's not just a standalone tree. We can decorate this really pretty, and it's in the entryway, which is also the living room, and You can see it from the window. I think about that stuff. One of Romeo and I's favorite things to do every year is to go and actually look at Christmas lights, to drive around. And I love seeing inside the windows at people's homes, and there's just pretty decorations or a pretty tree in the window. So I always think about the placement of the tree, how you can see in. You know, I don't know. That always makes me happy when people decorate.
Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belts. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas, and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never end.
She still works. It's pretty. This tree's so easy to put together. You don't have to find the plugs. They just kind of clip into each other. So now we have to fluff her. I always use gloves to do this. And you should always fluff your tree. Otherwise it looks smashed and like it just came out of the box, because it literally did. I wear gloves because the pine needles start to hurt after a while. I learned that the hard way when my mom and I used to decorate homes for Christmas. When I was young, we used to go to people's homes and decorate them, pull out all of their stuff, and when I was in high school, and we would have to fluff 30 or more trees every year, and also garland, you know, for like staircases and stuff. We'd have to fluff them all. I didn't wear gloves in the beginning, but I sure did afterwards. I was like, oh no, this is like rough. It'll scratch up your hands, you know? I usually start at the bottom and work my way up, and then it's all nice and fluff. A trick for it is, if you look at just one branch, I grab each little pine strand and I start from its base and I bend it up and down. So it kind of, each branch comes out and down, so that when you look back at the tree, they're not sticking straight out everywhere. They're kind of hung down, because you want your artificial tree to look as real as possible. Naturally, branches have weight to it, so when they're in the forest, the branches kind of hang down. Some of them shoot straight up if they're shorter. So you can kind of mix it up. Then you can step back from it and see if there's any holes, and you kind of move the branches to fill the spaces. Christmas here in LA will be kind of that cozy cabin, Scandinavian feeling. But I love that type of Christmas. At the cottage, I really want to do a vintage, traditional Christmas. If you guys have seen any of the thrift shopping vlogs over on my vlog channel, it's been like 6 months now of me collecting vintage Christmas. And that's why I'm so excited to decorate the cottage for Christmas, because it's gonna be similar. Obviously, I like what I like, but it's gonna have more of a vintage kind of vibe to it. I think if we can move in December 1st, I think we'll be decorating for Christmas first. We'll move what furniture we have in, obviously, and we'll get everything ready to, like, you know, somewhat live there and have, you know, running water and a sink and a bathtub or a shower or something, but then we'll decorate for Christmas like right away.
I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present. Come over here. Now it is time to get out in the snow, lighting a light with you. Choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring.
For the life of me, I cannot remember what I had as a tree skirt last year. I know I've done a basket. I think I tried to do one thing last year and I didn't like it, so I went with just kind of like a knitted throw around it. I don't know. We'll get there. I have no idea. We have a whole box of ornaments. So last year we used this gold star for the topper, but then my mom found, look how pretty this star is. Like, this is beautiful. Here I did some, which is very Scandinavian, but very beautiful, some orange slices, and I baked them. It was a really simple DIY, and I really liked them on the tree, and they last forever. I mean, you can keep using them year after year. I also have some like wooden bead garlands. One year I made Kinsley out of felt. Look, it looks just like her. It looks just like you. That has to go on the tree. No, you can't eat it. She loves to get in the tree. Little houses. I think these were from Target last year. Iron reindeer. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this Christmas stuff. I got these at Home Goods 1 year. Look how pretty they are, and they're gold leafed, and some of them are more gold leaf than others. You know what they almost look like? They almost look like milk glass with gold leaf over the top of them. And I like kind of like the off milky white in the tree. So we have these. These were from IKEA. They usually keep their stuff pretty consistent year after year. I think they put out their holiday stuff already, so you have to get IKEA holiday early because they sell out really fast. You always end up needing more ornaments than you think you might, because trees, you know, once you start to put them on the tree kind of like gobbles them up. These were really pretty too, like lots of texture on them. I also made these last year. This was a DIY project. Super simple, clear ornaments. I just picked some dried flowers off of a bouquet that I got and I slipped them in. Look how pretty that is. This deep green color is so pretty. Look at this. I love it on a green tree. I like stuff like this to create horizontal lines around the tree. It gives it something different than just ornaments. So I start down at the bottom, and I don't put things too low because I have a little cute princess in my house that likes to pull things off the tree. I like to start at the bottom and just kind of like make sure that it's laying like draped and it's not too tight. I kind of like to drape it around the tree. But decorating this bookshelf is like my favorite thing to do. Incorporate some of my books too. Everything in here, loads of bristle trees, bottle bristle brushes. I never know what the name of it is. I have this little guy. This is a candle holder. Oh, these actually light up, I think. Also have this bag. I didn't even use this last year. This is already dried. I got it from Home Goods, I think. Yeah, Home Goods, $9.99. I never used it, but I can use it in a bowl or something this year. That'd be pretty. Up here on top, I always like to do something tall to create height in this corner. So I think I have that vase that I use year round that we could maybe put some pine in. Obviously, take out the dried flowers. Do a little oversized moment. I don't remember what I did last year. Color of this pine looks a little odd next to the tree. Ooh. I put a book under it to raise it. I usually do this top shelf pretty the same. I just swap out the candles. These. Maybe we could put something else up here too. I love this lantern all year round. I have these trees. I love decorating with these trees. I've seen a lot of inspiration pictures of like colored ones like this, like really jewel tone muted colors when are really pretty. You could even DIY them, like buy them green like this and then spray them. It needs something back here. I usually do this frame and it's just a gold frame with nothing in it. I usually do that here. Let's see what that looks like. It adds height without being so heavy. Ooh, wait, I actually love this. Looks like a 3D picture. I love that look. That's so cute. I just have like a collection of different ones. We can bring some books in over here. Oh wait, I love that shelf. Look! Move down here. We need to bring some of the red down. I've got red up on the top shelf. So to kind of keep it coming down, there's no red here. So we could bring red down to this shelf in some way. Ooh. These little cuties. I kind of like to use these as bookends sometimes. Like this. And we'll bring in some of the berries, maybe lay a branch down here. It always gets difficult when you get down to the bottom. I have this. Kind of goes with the wooden, and maybe just throw some little ornaments in it. Like one more thing there. Last year I did something I really liked. I framed out the window by the tree in greenery and like garland. It also helps. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I have. I have these. I have these stars. These are from IKEA and I had them hanging down in the window. And it was so pretty, and they light up and the light shines through them. And then the garland around the window helped to camouflage the cords, because these actually do need to plug in. Romeo has been keeping my plants thriving and alive. They're looking so healthy. Look at this guy. I love this cypress garland. I got it several years ago at Target because I love to do a real, I think it's cypress. Cypress trees have those like wispy layover branches. I love to do a real one, like big and thick. They don't have them yet, and we won't be here very often, so I won't do anything real, but I usually mix the real one with these and make it really full and abundant. For stocking holders.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas.
I have trouble keeping garlands up onto mantles, like especially when I want them to hang. I want the little wispies to hang down over it. So I use these 3M Velcro. I wonder where they are. Found them. Everything that I have looked for today, surprisingly, I found really quickly. Which is, it's probably because I haven't been here the last year to actually move it around. Velcro little things. I loop it around one of the branches and then put one of these directly on the mantle. And they're 3M, so you can pull them off after Christmas and it won't damage your paint or wood or anything.
What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. I guess that spring and summer, they're all fine. But I've been waiting for the season that's mine. So
I love these little cozy, look,
yeah, let
little
it come.
cozy cabin stockings. Thrifted this for not very much money here in LA somewhere.
I can see the snowflakes fall. I can hear the sleigh bells call. They're saying it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas.
I did that last year too. I didn't test the lights before stringing them on the mantle. They don't work. All right, I'm not playing around this time. I'm doing it lit because if I do it turned off, what if I do all the work again and they don't work?
This is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I
just kept adding stuff, layers and layers and layers, until it started to look full. I added some pine to give it some meat in the middle because those garlands alone weren't enough. And I just spread out put some ornaments. I think it's so pretty. So we have the Samsung frame TV, which I love because it doesn't look like a black hole. You can actually put art on it. And I saw a search button, so I was looking for something like, I typed in snow. Look at this one. It's so like vintagey. Let's see if it looks good. Well, I love that for us. Love it. It looks like an old postcard. Light in here is so warm now. All of the warm light. So I got this for fall from Target. It's really pretty. It's like a stone bowl. Oh, I was thinking maybe these slices would look good in them. Maybe we could put like candles in them. All I have are like kind of yellowy candles or like beigey candles. I have a tree candle. I kind of like this one actually. Sometimes you just gotta play around with stuff, you know, like trying to do different things and make what you have work. You just have to experiment. I don't know. And then this green book will kind of pull the green down. I mean, we definitely made the house look more Christmassy. Romeo got home and said, wow, it feels so Christmassy in here. You don't get rid of all of your stuff every year, but you kind of reinvent it or move it around or do it a little differently, maybe add just a few pieces. I have so much Christmas in Texas, like more vintagey type of Christmas, so I'm very, very excited to decorate that, but that will be more in December when we get to that point after we move in, obviously. And I have a big announcement. If you have ever heard of Vlogmas, like Christmas, but put vlog in it, I am doing it this year. I'm gonna be posting a vlog every day for the 25 days of Christmas. So starting December 1st through Christmas Day, whether it's about renovation stuff or moving in or anything and everything, I'm filming it. I'm gonna be spending Christmas with you guys. So that will be over on my vlog channel. So if you wanna come spend Christmas with me, you can subscribe to the vlog and hit the bell notification so you know exactly when I upload. My vlogs are much more like relaxed and just me and you kind of like hanging out every day. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be really fun. I can't wait. So I'm heading back to Texas in just a few days. So I'll get to enjoy the Christmas decorations for the next few days and then of course enjoy them when I'm back later on in December, when we're back here for Christmas. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you guys again next Sunday. Bye guys. Kinsley, you gonna come say bye? Look at you, looking all cute. I swear, I think I have more Christmas stuff. I'm missing my gnomes. I'm missing my blankets. Where's my green blanket? I think you know what green blanket I'm talking about.